any bad reason, but because it's fun. I'm just saying.
There's
a lot of classes around right now for women to help get their self-esteem up. And, you know, they're not stripping or anything, but they are jamming with the pole and having a blast. So, and I might bring some of them on one night.
I think
and
we
might
need
bring
a
pole.
You know
a
what?
portable pole.
I think you've hit upon something. Is anyone interested in installing a pole here?
They're portable, and I'm telling you, it's fun. Ladies, you wouldn't even believe. You know, you can get upside down on that thing, and it's
Are
amazing.
Are you freaking serious?
I'm so serious.
What
we
would
can
we
do it
have
right
to
here.
do? What would we have to do to bring a pole in here?
It's easy. It's easy.
Tony?
I'll bring my peeps, and we'll
Are
just
you
put
on
it
it?
in.
Can we get a pole here next week? I want a pole. I want a stat. I want it right here.
I'll bring some of my friends who, you know, they call it moving, your inner pole arena. So.
I think my
moving
pole
that
arena
energy.
is moving right now. What about this? Well, okay. Now I'm interested.
Yeah. Well, see, you know, here's the thing.
Yes.
People like to talk
It's
about
not naked.
God.
It's not sex, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's great, though. People like to talk about God is over here, right? And that's all good. And sex is over here. And, ooh, that's dark and scary. And I'm going, no, they go together. These things go together. And we should be talking about them together.
We really should. And get our hang-ups right out in the open where they belong.
Right.
And
No hang-ups.
let our freak flag fly, right, Fanny?
Freak flag.
Well, I just think we've really opened a can of worms here. Now, what you've proposed to me here is that we're going to put a pole on the stage.
Let's do that.
And you're going to bring some women up here.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be naked, and we're not going to violate any health laws because we serve burgers here.
We're not going to violate any health laws.
Let's hope no one has to wear any sort of hairnets of any kind.
And some ladies from the audience may want to come up and try it. Some gals.
Wow. Are
some
you
chicks.
So what do we have to do to bring a pole in here?
I'll bring one. I'll get somebody to
one?
bring one. I don't have one, but I'm going to get one. I'll get somebody to bring one.
Okay, excuse me. I'm getting something from my administrative assistant here. He says,
administrative assistant.
Portable. Look at this. I love the internets. The internets are great. Portable stripper pole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're readily available.
Hold on a second. Portable stripper pole. Buy a portable stripper pole. What are we looking at here? What do we? You buy it by the foot or what? What do you do? What?
Yeah. See, the thing is, it's not about becoming a stripper. It's about getting yourself in shape, and it's about raising your self-esteem. And really, some of the classes that
I think there's a lot of people in here who'd like to see her self-esteem raised, don't you? All right. I vote yes. I vote yes, Kim. You came on this show, and I told you you're going to say something to indemnify yourself, and we had no idea it would be to the tune of a brass dance apparatus.
Well, I had no idea it was going to be to that tune. Obviously, that just popped out, and now it's going to be happening.
Well, believe me, it's going to be tough to put it back in because we're all excited about the pole. No, I'm saying
that's
what I
happens.
mean to say is put it back in development because it's a growing concern of people.
Well, see, and you know, here's the thing. And once you start talking about it, obviously it can go in all kinds of directions.
All right. Well, we're not going to waste any show on silly musicians next week. I'm
right.
Screw that.
Hold up, right.
Drums, we know. Pole.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I got the vapors.
Well, see, don't you think, though, don't you think a lot of times that religion has put our view of the body in a bad position? Looking at that as a bad thing or a dirty thing, it's not.
Well, the Christian comic has just walked out of here. So.
I know. I know. I know. We'll have to do a routine, like a duo routine thing together sometime.
Well, I'm
because
just
it really does go together. It's not.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, consider this the first overture, if you will, of an online tutorial discussing
heaven,
the relationship between God and
sexuality.
And sexuality. Period is that. We're going to discuss it as adults.
Yeah.
Tom, there's not going to be any snickering. And Tony, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I just think it's going to be great. So can we get a poll in next week?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, we're going to get a poll
dancing,
and we're going to get somebody to buff it.
We will do some buffing, but some people here are going to have to pitch in on that. You know, it's got to be a community
This
thing.
is exactly what I wanted to have happen
Right.
on this show.
That's why he asked me, because you don't ever know what is going to happen.
No.
Right?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know that we've had some great musicians on the show, and we laughed at the Christian comic, and we thought the karaoke was, but I'll tell you what, this is a development we need to pay attention to here. Tom, are you with me on this? Are you going to keep our standards and practices in check along with the good doctor to make sure we don't cross any lines? Sure. All right, great.
There will
Sounds
be
good to
no
me. So
other-
it's going to be pole
Yeah.
buffing. Whoa!
Pole
All
buffing,
right.
woo!
Okay.
Now, don't we want to dance? You don't want to dance?
No, not tonight. No, I
Okay, we're
can't.
not
Do
dancing
do
tonight.
have
We
any-
were going to, but now we're not.
we don't have a playback, do we? We didn't rig up the playback
We
for you.
did.
You did? Is there a playback? Where's the
The
playback?
thing is, though, you know, we need chicks on the dance floor. We need dudes on the
Yeah.
dance floor to do that. And
Well,
you
there's
know,
a lot of people here. There's
I
close to
know.
400 or 500 people
They're
here.
kind of sedentary, though. You know, it's a kind of. Right on, dude.
Oh my God, Cletus, where have you been? What the hell do you come from? Wow, how are you, sir? San Diego, Los Angeles, La Jolla. Yes. Oh, Alabama or California? Alabama. All right then. Anyway, really? You want to do a karaoke? You know what we're going to do next when we come back from our break? First of all, Kim, I want to thank you so much. She's a dear old friend of mine, and I really thank you for joining us on the show.
This is great.
You have started a freaking fire, girl.
I am a fire starter. That's
all right,
right.
so
Yeah.
she's now on special assignment for the webcast to go install a pole in here, and we'll see who buffs it next week right here
That's
on the
right.
show.
And and we got to talk about God along with that too.
We're going to see who buffs that pole next week right here
That's
on the
right.
show. And speak of God, of course, yeah, we'll take care of God. That'll be good. Anyway, so much fun, so much. I don't mean to be, well, I guess I do, but it doesn't matter. A flip, yes.
Flip, yeah, you do too. You do.
Anyway,
mean to do
Kim, anything else you want to pitch? Are you playing anywhere? Are you doing anything? She's an amazing singer. She won't sing on the show right now because we're not up to her standards. But she will
Can
come
you
on.
believe he makes stuff up just like that?
You know, she opened for Joe Walsh here in Fort Worth.
In
This
Fort
girl
Worth?
can belt out a song.
Open for David Bowie.
David Bowie opened for her.
That's right.
I know. I'm getting.
Yeah, but you know though, there's so much good stuff in Fort Worth. This has been an awesome show. This is an incredible place to do this,
Yeah.
and some fantastic musicians on tonight.
Yes,
It's-
we're going to
it's-
bring them all on back and
Yeah.
do one more big number and bust through this
Yeah.
thing and hootin' and holler here.
That's
But
right.
I'll tell you what's on my
That's
mind
right.
right now.
Tell me,
That pole.
he is not going to let the poll go.
I don't think we should. Anyway, Kim, thank you so very much. I love seeing you.
Thank
and
you.
I'll have to take up a collection to pay for your
Right,
gas
so
from
look,
North Dallas or
right.
something. Okay,
HeavenTheNovel.com.
HeavenTheNovel.com. If you want to find out how you can buff a pole and not make God mad at you, you'll want to check
That's
that
right.
book out, right? Isn't
Still
that
in-
right?
That's right.
That's
and
about
and
right.
by the way, this is a prototype. Yeah.
Oh.
This isn't the book.
No.
This is just a prototype of the book. I thought I should make that clear.
Well, the actual book is going to come with washable pages.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That
I'm
is an
just joking.
excellent
That's
idea.
That's
No,
silly. That's a joke. That's a joke. All right, Kim. Before we get shut down, love you, mean it, and
Love you,
yeah,
love you,
yeah,
love you,
sure.
love you,
And
love you.
you're going to come back next week. We're going to book a spot, a big spot, if you know what I'm talking about. We'll be right back. We're going to go through all the bands again and have another hoot and holler, and we wrap this show right after this. So stay with us, okay?
In the night.